Good morning, and thank you for joining me today on Wisdom Wednesdays. I am Patrina Wisdom, and today we're going to continue our conversation around leadership. So the first thing I want to talk to you about this morning is your intention. What is your intention in your leadership? Do you have a greater mission, an overall blanket intention for the people that you're leading, whether it's your family, whether it's an entire company, or if you're self-employed, or if you have a team, or even your clients? What's your intention? Typically, big corporations have a mission. And I know that myself personally, I have a personal life mission. And I've also taken the time to write out my company missions. And those are the guiding principles that lead me through every single thing that I do and everyone that I work with and everyone that I touch as I move through my days. My personal mission I'm held accountable to, and my businesses, the mission of my businesses, I'm held accountable to. So I want to take a moment to ask you, have you given a deep dive thought into your intention, the underlying core values and the purpose for everything that you're doing? So that's the first part of intention. The second part of intention when it comes to leadership that I want to talk about today is, are you putting the mission, are you putting the clients, are you putting the team before your own personal goals or gains? Are you putting the team, the clients, and the mission before your own personal gains? Because there are times when opportunities present themselves to us that may be right for us, but are they right for the people that we're leading? And that's a question that we need to be asking ourselves, okay? The second part that I want to talk to you about today is discipline. Discipline. So we have this mission, this core mission, these core values that are leading us in our lives and in our businesses and in our families. But what are the disciplines that need to be placed around that mission in order for that to move forward? Is time blocking necessary, right? How are you spending your time? Do you have time allotted for yourself? Do you have time allotted for your spirituality, your fitness, your children? Do you set date nights with your children? Do you set date nights with your partner? Are you making time for all of the things that are important for you? Because that is leadership. That is what makes you efficient. That is the thing that is going to make sure that all of the things, that we're handling as moms and entrepreneurs or businesswomen, that's what makes us efficient in all of those different areas, is making sure that we're nurturing those areas and giving them the time and the attention that they need. And then the very last thing that I want to talk to you about today, and you have to excuse my voice, I'm struggling to get words out, but the last thing I want to talk to you about today is sacrifice. What are you willing to sacrifice in order to be successful? What are you willing to sacrifice in order to fully show up for yourself, for your partners, for your teammates, for your children, 100% fully every single time? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to sacrifice to make that mission, that vision of your life or your business a reality? So sacrifice. Some of the things that I sacrifice is sleep, which is why my voice sounds like this. You know, there are times when I have to sacrifice sleep in order to get everything done, as a single mom and an entrepreneur. There's some of the other sacrifices that I make is television. I don't watch television, partially to protect my mind, and the other part is just because I just don't have time to sit and watch someone else achieving their goals. I have kind of a little motto that anything or anyone that's not contributing to the furthering of my life mission, I don't really need to budget my time in that area. And television just happens to be one of those. I love music, but I don't go to a lot of concerts because concerts are pricey. And again, they're not contributing to the furthering of my mission. I can put on Pandora and just be just as happy. So So what are you willing to sacrifice, right? What are the small sacrifices? And then what are some of the bigger sacrifices that you're willing to make? The short-term sacrifices that are going to bring about long-term gain. All right. So that's it for me today, coming to you to talk about leadership. We'll continue this conversation when I have a voice. And again, my main purpose, my mission, my intention for you is to help you and support you in living the most badass, bodacious version of your life that you can, and showing up as the most badass, bodacious version of yourself that you could even, maybe don't even realize that you are. So thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it as usual. I love our conversations. I love sharing. I love calling you out even. When I call you out, I'm calling me out as well, right? And keeping myself on track. So this is a conversation, and I would love for you to jump into the Badass Bodacious Moms community on Facebook and put any feedback or comments or questions that you have. You can email me back if you're getting this video in your email. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and close, and I'll see you next week right here on Wisdom Wednesdays. Namaste.